All right, good morning, everybody. Today is the 26th of January, 2021. Today is our Super Tuesday once again, all right? So now let's just go straight into now for today's sharing because there's a few charts to go down today. All right, so everybody, can you see my PowerPoint slide? If you yes, give me a thumbs up once again. All right, thank you very much. Okay. Thanks, okay. Now, if you are driving or you're not in a very convenient place, please make sure that eyes on the road, or just turn off the image and you can actually concentrate on what you're doing. All right, I don't want to have any accident happening. All right, please be very, very careful. All right, life is so precious. Okay, yeah, take care of your own safety and of course your job. Okay, all right. Now today is the Trade with the Boys Daily MAO once again, and today the caption for this morning is everyone loves the short sellers. All right. Now tell me, guys, who love the short sellers? Tell me, who really likes the short sellers? Tell me. Anyone can tell me who loves the short sellers? The buyers, exactly. Those who go long in the market, they will definitely love the short sellers. Because why? Because short sellers is the opposite of the buyers. So if the market basically goes up, the short sellers get killed. On the flip note, if the market goes down, the short sellers profit. Now, one thing you must understand is this. Okay, in the entire world, okay, the last 100 over years, okay, since Dow Jones started in 1896, okay, do understand this. Going long will be a better bet than going short. Now, you must understand that this is something that it will not change. Ever since 1896, when Charles Dow created the Dow Jones, okay, and that time is only 36 points, 36 or 56, can't remember exactly, sorry, my bad. And all the way until to date itself is at 31,000. So all along for the last 130, about 120, 25 years, yeah, okay, all the way, the Dow Jones has only one particular direction as up. Now, of course, in 1901, 1907, 1927, 1929, 1937, 1963, and so forth, right? All this big correctional pullback is only between 15 to 55%, okay? But every time the market will stage a strong recovery and go to all-time high again. Now, I'm basically telling you this for two reasons. Number one is that now we are all-time high. So naturally, there will be a pullback sooner or later. This one, you must understand this. And history has prevailed and showed that, right, a correctional move of between, right, 15% to as much as 55% could actually occur during the sell-off. Okay, note it down. But once the sell-off is over, the recovery will bring the Dow Jones all the way back to a new all-time high level. So probably this is a bit too early to call for it, but nonetheless, I'm paving the next 5 years, 10 years game plan for you. Is that if any time the stock market do for whatever reason pulls down, all right, do use this opportunity to short sell the market. But once the market hit a bottom, all right, go long, stay long for the next few years. Now, based on the Dow and bear cycle, all right, usually bear market is only about 1 to 1.5 years. All right, 1 to 1.5 years. Then after that, it will consolidate for about 2 years or around there, about 2 years to 3 years. But on average, the bull market is about 6 years to 7 years, okay, on average, all right? So if you put that together collectively, you know that, right, going long on the long haul is a much better bet than going short in the market. Okay, all right, if everybody understand what I just said, please key number 1 right now in the Zoom group chat. Now, anyway, the apology this morning, I just saw my email came very late. My appointment had been shifted to afternoon 2:30 p.m. So that means that morning I have time. So I'm rushing out to do this MAO. All right, it was a big rush for me, but I'm glad I managed to finish everything. And also later on for Super Tuesday for all my students, the time have been shifted down to about 3:30 p.m. But of course, there might be some changes. I'll let you know as we go along. So just keep your eyes on the Telegram. And it's a Zoom Facebook sharing. So which means that the Zoom link will be available on our Trade with the Boys revision Facebook group. Okay, the one that have 400 of us over there. Yeah, the link will be there. So which means that you don't watch it through that particular, go to the Facebook page and watch from down there itself. Okay, it's only meant for our own students. Okay, thank you guys for all number ones. All right. So this morning, all right, I will need you to do disclaimer, or should I need? Of course you need lah. Right, everybody, you need to do disclaimer right now. Thank you very much, guys. You need to write the disclaimer for me to indemnify me for any futures losses or winnings. All right, of course you win money, I'm happy for you. Okay, but of course your losses, come on, man, cannot blame me. I'm doing my best right here, right now. All right, that's the reason why later on, moving forward, the best thing for this is for me to push this thing to Norling MAO to be available only for students. Yes, I mean, at least for students, you guys know what am I sharing, what am I talking about. At least you know exactly what am I saying. So if not, right, public members who come on board, right, listening to me, they may get some G's of it, but at the end of the day, they don't really understand how do we actually trade. And of course, if they make money, not too bad. They may join the class, but if you lose money, oh my God, it's everywhere. So after much thinking through with my team members, we have decided that we will do morning MAO only for own students from 1st of February onwards. Now, of course, we do this. The recording is still ongoing. We will put the replay. All right, we'll put the replay available for public viewership, but that will be in the late evening. All right, in the late evening. So people who likes what they see on the YouTube, then they just continue coming in. All right, guys, I have 103 of you guys. I need 34 right now. I need you to write the disclaimer for me before I continue. Yeah, please do that. Do me a little favor. All right, now every morning I really need to do this. I know that it's a bit, you may find it a bit annoying, you know, stuff like that, but I have no choice because I really need to protect myself. Okay. All right, because it's a live session right now. It's a live session. It's not a video session. So live session, you need to be very careful. All right, you don't want to get anybody pre-shooting you, anywhere. Okay, we have 49 now. We have just a few more to go. One more to go, guys. One more. Okay. Yes, indeed, we have 50 people right now. Thank you. Today it'll be hard to get, huh? All right. Okay, anyway, thank you guys. I got my 50 members. Thank you so much. Peter, I hope you can hear me loud and clear, right, Peter? Okay, not sure if Peter can hear me. Okay, Peter, can you hear me loud and clear today? Yeah, excellent, Peter. Okay, right now. Okay, once again, just let you know that by the 1st of February, the morning MAO will still be continuing, but it's only for students only. So public members, if you want to watch the replay, then you had to wait for about 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Singapore time. It'll be on YouTube, okay? Our channel, right? YouTube channel. Then, of course, our students down. This is the great part about this Facebook video, Facebook Live, is that, right, you can actually watch a replay even you're 5-10 minutes late. So which means that, right, example now 8:30 we start and 8:45 you come in. Now, of course, you can follow through and get the live side, okay, the live movement, right, by pushing the button all the way to the extreme right to go to live mode. But if you want to hear from the beginning, you just start from the starting point, and then from there itself, right, okay, you can hear me, So by the time I finish at 10:30, example, you will finish at 10:45 because you're 15 minutes later, all right, something like that. Okay, so this is a very good one. So you don't need to wait for me to replay. You don't need to wait for the me to upload, and of course anytime you can actually ask questions in the Facebook group chat and I can really go through it once again. Okay, so it's a very important message that I let you know. All right, only students will get this benefit. All right, all for our students. Okay, all right. Okay, so this morning, all right, if you don't know what's going on, there's this company called Gamestop. Okay, Gamestop is an electronic retail company. It's an American video game, consumer electronics and gaming merchandise retailer. Now this company this morning, wow, In fact, yesterday it really went crazy, but yesterday was really, the day before wasn't, it went crazy, but yesterday was nuts. Okay. So what happened is look at the share price. The share price started with about 4 or 5 years ago. It's about average $30. Now, this had been a cash cow for short sellers, which means that any rebound on this company, right? Short sellers just sell and sell and sell. So every rebound they sell, every rebound they sell, every rebound they sell. All right, even though the stock market had been going up, right, all-time high, but this particular counter was going all-time low. Okay, so as much as 80, oh, sorry. Hey, no, not able to see. Oh, I got right. Don't freak me out, guys. Y'all can see, right? Y'all can see my slides, right? Yeah, can see my slides? Can see my slide? Okay, cannot see it. Okay, never mind. Let me just try this again. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, now can see? Okay, interesting. Not too sure why. Okay, so what happened is that this stock basically was having more than 80% of the share being shorted. Oh my God, 80% of the shares is shorted. Now, remember many moons ago, I told you guys, one of the best thing in the world is that, right, is that what happened to Tesla. Now, Tesla was the most shorted stock in the entire American exchange. And I told many guys this before when it was trading about $300. And that was many, many moons ago, 2 years ago. I said this: if Elon Musk is to go and talk to any powerful backers and tell them this, 3 things. Number 1, my stocks is the most shortest stock in the entire exchange. That's a very good valid point. My stocks, I hold more than 50%. That's a very powerful point. Third one, give me the money or use your own money and buy at all opportunity. Wow. Now think about this. Short sellers, the worst thing to happen to them is that when the market goes to all-time high or break the previous high, that is the one that we always put our stop loss level is. So think about this now. If your stock is most shorted and you own more than 50% of share, obviously you won't be selling your shares, right? So the next thing is, if someone got this brain here, they basically can see the opportunity, they will buy and buy and buy. Now, because short sellers need to buy back the market to cover the scripts, and if the scripts are not available, that means the demand will overwhelm the supply. Hence, therefore, the stock can go only higher. It can't go lower. So obviously, we can see that, right? Tesla, although the valuation is only $0.13 billion, but oh my goodness, look at the way the Tesla share now. The current market valuation today is nearly about $860 billion, okay? So what is happening right now, you can see on GameStop, it was the same thing. The whole market was shorting like crazy. Something consolidated at this area here. So obviously there was some planning already. Then after that, the market started to recover, but it was still a bit too far away from the all-time high. Suddenly, the big one come in. All the retails, all the boys came in and they whack up, and all the short sellers was being fried yesterday. Very badly hit. How bad was it? Well, let's take a look here. Oops, sorry. Oh, it's just delayed. Never mind. Okay, I'll put it first. Okay, you can see right now. All right, $1.6 billion, okay, were lost, okay, as Reddit traders rebel against them. Oh my God. So short sellers lost as much as 3.3 billion trading the stock in 2021, some as S3 partners, right? In total, yes, on last Friday was 1.6 billion already. Wow, it's crazy. Now, let me show you the chart yesterday. The chart basically was 100 plus already, very expensive. Suddenly, the gush in come in, broke all the way to $140 over. Yes. Then after that, it plunged all the way down to below 60 before ending positive again. Oh my God, really? This is absurd, but this is what is really happening. All right, and this is not the only counter that's been doing that. In fact, many short sell counter, they all went through this problem. Now, this is why I want to take this opportunity to explain this thing to all of you here, especially my students. Now, you've been asking me one big question, Cal, is that, right, our techniques seem to be following the boys, correct or not? So will there one day itself, the boys turn against us? It's not possible. It's not possible. As a matter of fact, if let's say our system is to follow the boys, okay, the boys movement, and then, some other people try to attack us, okay, because of triggering or stop loss or technical point, that will be least to happen, because right, this is what will happen, guys. When the market realize that right, there's a bigger pie outside there, they will go for it itself. So which means that right, it's very difficult. Right? As long as you follow the boys, you won't be wrong right here. You don't need to worry that the boys will come and kill us off, because as long as we follow them at the back, we are definitely very, very safe. Okay, so you can see over here is all right, why and stuff like that. This is a lot of this articles on this. So of course, short sellers have been all known as a bloodsucker, parasites, and blah blah blah. Now, do note, right, before this year, GameStop was a cash register for bearish traders, okay? So that's why a lot are making money, all right? And FYI, GameStop isn't expected to turn a profit before 2023. I repeat, now it's 2021. This counter isn't expected to turn a profit before 2023, but yet its market value swelled to $4.5 billion just last week. And as of this morning, it has already 6.4 billion. Oh my goodness. You can see my point here, guys. This is really crazy. It's absurd. This is how it's ongoing in America. All right, so that means we're talking about shares up by 10-fold, 20-fold, 30-fold, 40-fold, 50-fold, just like that. Yes, this is really happening, guys. So, actually in 2019, there's an article by MGEI. It says that, right, you need only $45 million if the stock is 50 cents. So if you have $45 million and the stock is 50 cents, well, you can buy the entire float. Okay, that's how crazy it is. So just 1 year ago, it was at $5. Okay, it was just $5. Then after that, we all know that this Michael Burry, one of the very significant investor, he also went in to buy some shares, okay, bought some shares and stuff like that, and he was very optimistic of his future. But back then itself, no one bothered by him, because you know why? Because this counter was going down every other day, so no one really bothered what Michael Burry was buying. But of course, I told you guys, if you look at the chart once again, the chart basically during this 2019 period to 2020 period, it went sideways, right? Because someone came in strongly into the market and basically make the market have a base at this bottom here. Okay, was it Michael Burry? We won't know, all right? But still, let me just share with you more stuff, okay? Right, you can see right here itself, this is posted by someone in the forum, okay, 9 months ago. GME, okay, the company GameStop, has a total shares, total about 65.5 million shares in total, and 55 million are short. Yes, you're right, for 84% are short, and Michael Burry owned about 3.5 back then, okay? So that's why back then, you're saying that GameStop is a steal, trading up 20% a day, and it'll be $10 by month ends. Okay. Now this guy 9 months ago was saying that it'll be $10 by month's end, but never did he know that, right? It'll be more than that, 15 times more months later. Okay. So, but this is something incredible. All right. Though now basically this is an ongoing trend. Everybody now got some money on hand. Everybody is making a lot of money, so everybody is collecting together and then go for the kill. They they just go in these packs and then going and destroying trades. And obviously, with some VCs at the back, obviously this is gonna make it even easier. So of course, when someone wins, someone have to lose, right? So one company called Melvin Capital, wow, that one got hit. Apparently itself, right? This pedigree portfolio manager, okay, all right, was actually helping Stephen Cohen, one of the legendary hedge fund manager. Now, they bet on GameStop to be down, but obviously now GameStop goes up. The portfolio lost 15%. Wow, 15%. All right, okay, in the first 3 weeks. This is really incredible. All right, though this is how it is. Everybody, someone wins, someone had to lose. That's very simple here. So now what I'm seeing on all the forum, they are making good money and they don't feel bad at all. They are very happy. They are this quote going on now. Have you robbed your billionaire today? Oh my God, this is really there. So of course, the main thing is that there's a lot of bullish options. I told you guys, options now is a very huge thing in America because of the Robinhood. Okay, Robinhood came in with this option trading method, and then obviously people get hooked onto it because it's like using small fraction of capital to bet something. Of course, if you lose everything, but you win quite a lot. The upside is unlimited. So what happened is that, right, there's a call expiration on 29th January at the strike price of 115. Okay, so everybody is looking at minimum 115. Okay, so let's see what happened another 3 more days. But you can see the options market is the one that's driving this, right? Driving really this. Okay, so let's just see what happened. But this is what happened last night. If you didn't know about this, you can go. But the question is, Cal, can we chase after this? No, guys, no, 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 no. Please do not do that. Now, when you're doing speculation, all right, you are supposed to do this, my friends. When the stock, when the stock haven't go up yet, you buy on speculation for it to go up, fine, no problem. Your risk is only at the low, the high can be anywhere. But when the market has pulled back from 140 to $76, which is almost like 50% from the high, and you chase in, you're going to feed people who are caught at the top. Remember Kodak, right? Remember Kodak? Oh, the share went up like crazy to $40, and then after that it plunged down to as low as $5. So guys, don't do this, okay? Don't chase. I mean, seriously, GameStop itself is just only a computer game shop, all right? Seriously, it really doesn't worth $7 billion, okay? But again, if you want to go in, I can't stop you. You make your decision call, okay? I'll leave it to you, all right? Hold on, it's a bit of mixture in today's slide. Hold on. Okay, this is supposed to be on top, but never mind. Okay, now as I told you guys, Janet Yellen had get Senate confirmation as the first woman to lead the Treasury Department. Wow, you see, I tell you guys, based on if you believe in feng shui and stuff like that, I already told you guys 2020 to 2040, the next 20 years belongs to the ladies. Okay, the ladies will be the one leading. Okay, the men. Okay, that's why ladies, you guys need to really go into the market, make some money, and be in a way independent, because you can see that. Okay, so now of course there's a few things she need to do, and one of the big one is to assist President Joe Biden for his ambitious economic agenda. Okay, now one key thing that Yellen said during her interview was, we don't seek to weaken the dollar. Now that is a very important statement. Because when someone of her level mentioning this and the Treasury Department telling you this, that's why the dollar temporarily got some strength. Okay, because doing that, then the question mark is this: if they're not going to weaken the dollar, then they're going to boost stimulus package. And how on earth this money come from, right? That is where this thing becomes very interesting. Okay, so you want to have fiscal policy, okay, okay, you want to don't weaken the dollar. It's going to be very interesting what you're doing. So let's see how they do it, but I'm quite sure the tax will go up very soon. That's very clear. Okay, so the other thing to watch out for is cryptocurrency. Now, apparently she's very, very against this. Okay, you can see that, right? Yellen also garnered some notice when she talked about the need to regulate cryptocurrency at a time when the Bitcoin prices have exploded higher. So she thinks that, right, they need to curtail, all right, the current movement, because it could be illegal activity. It could be because of this usage, okay, for the, money laundering and stuff like that. I told you before, right, cryptocurrency is a very good portable currency whereby you can port from one place to the other place without being known. So watch out for this. If Yellen's on board, definitely crypto will have some problem. So traders, just be very careful on this, okay? You must take note. Whatever she says does affect. And of course, if she says, then you have to be watching out for. So traders, just take note of that. All right, very clear. Huh? Okay. Then, of course, as I mentioned to you guys, there is now the new one in Minnesota. We have the new confirmation that the US first case of the more contagious COVID variant originating from Brazil has been found, okay, in America. And this is a patient from Brazil, a patient with Brazil variant is resident of the Twin Cities metro area who traveled to Brazil recently. And of course, now he became sick during the first week of January, and only the specimen was only collected on the January 9th. So it means he already around several people over the last 2 weeks at least. All right. So that's why, again, you had to watch out for. But when I look at the data, right, I realized that, this is really why I tell you, I mean, seriously, you're talking about all the way, we have 200,000 people falling sick on a regular basis with quite a few deaths. Suddenly, the numbers just dropped by 50%. Yes, suddenly just dropped by 50%. I'm not gloating here. Do you understand this? I'm not gloating. But come on, man. All the way is 280,000 to 300,000 cases per day. Suddenly, the last 2 days is about 140,000. Suddenly, the last 2 days, only 140,000. Let me just see if I can get it out for you guys here. Okay, wait. I don't have it right now, but never mind. Suddenly, it's just basically down by 100 to 140,000. Now, I'll be honest with you. If let's say the average is 280,000 on average, suddenly you go down to 140,000 for the last 2 days. Come on, man. The news will be broadcasting like crazy and telling the whole world that, hey, you know what? The pandemic is getting better and better. But you see that on news, mainstream media? You don't see it. That's the point here, because they cannot lie. So what is happening? I'm very sure now the implementation of the new WHO numbers is going in. And of course, who actually requested that? Obviously, we know the current ruling party, right? So like that itself, right, it makes a number a little bit nicer to accept, much easier to, control in a way. But, guys. So to me now, if they are doing this, it becomes really useless to even look at this chart anymore. To me, this is the last time I'm going to show you these numbers because it's pointless really. If they want to do this, then it's really pointless. Seriously. Think about this, guys. Because I've been covering this for quite a while, and the numbers have been at those 280s, and Brazil is at 60,000, and UK is at 55,000 on average. Suddenly, the number dropped by half. Come on, man. Let's just be realistic here, okay? So this is my last time talking about this. I'm tired of this because now they're going to massage the numbers and it's pointless already. Okay, so you understand what I'm trying to say, yeah? Okay. Now I want to repeat this. I showed you yesterday. I'll repeat this once again because on Tuesday, which is today, we have Johnson & Johnson, AMD, Microsoft. They are likely to come out pretty good, decent results. Okay, pretty decent result, actually like AMD. All right. So watch out for that. I will be putting this chart until the week end, so that you guys will take note of the key big news. Of course, Wednesday is a big one. Next Wednesday, Boeing, Apple, Tesla, Facebook. Anything else? Okay, yeah, these are the few big ones. They will be coming on their earnings, and actually Apple will be the one. All right, after close is going to be a big one here. So traders, take a little advice here. After close, if you are short in the market, unless you're very sure that Apple and Tesla shares are going to be going down, if not, after Wednesday, just be careful, all right? After market close, Apple and Tesla shares, their earnings will be out by then, okay? Traders, watch out for that. Okay, once again, guys, this coming Saturday, to take note, I have my preview. I really want you guys to support me. Please invite more friends down. Of course, the more they come in, the better it is, because if the market really goes into a potential selling mode, it's good to help one another, okay? So at the moment now, after 3 days, we have 61 packs, not too bad, but I want to hit at least 100, all right? So do me a favor, please send out this link, tradewiththeboys.com preview. Now, of course, this little preview article got a little bit of traction because I was talking one-time me, right? Now, the thing is this, if you actually read through, if you bother to read through the entire writing, all right, what I'm trying to explain to you is that inflation is going to hit us. And I will show you later on why inflation is going to come in, because even tin futures, T-I-N, all right, that metal tin, all right, is actually at all-time high level. And this is going to come in, the repercussion come in. That's why you must be very careful on this thing here. So help our friends, tell them about this preview on this coming Saturday. Okay, now, of course, S&P 500, we know that was crazy last night. Now, last night I was very tired. By 1 a.m., I already concussed, right? I went to bed. But I know that the Dow was coming off a little bit of it. That this morning, I saw the Dow actually recovers. Wow, crazy, right? Now, the Dow was down by at least 400 points at one stage, okay? Then after that, it recovers all the way. Oh my God, so strong. Nah, it's just basically buying from someone, all right? So do note at the moment now, right, this coming in 13 Dow component stock and 111 S&P 500 companies will be coming reports. And of course, we have Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Tesla, McDonald's, Honeywell, Caterpillar, and Boeing. These are all the Dow component stocks, okay? So watch out for this. Now, the thing is this, right, at the moment now, the extreme optimism, including the put-call ratio, the credit spreads, and the momentum indicators, all of them is at the all-time high level, or at least at the extreme optimism. Now, I just saw on the CNN greed fear index is about 72 or 7.2 actually. Yeah, it's at a high level, all right? It's a high level, so watch out for that. But one thing is that as of start of this week until now, right, as many as 73% of the companies that reported their earnings have done better than expected. Okay, but of course, you realize something very important. Although they have beaten both the sales and EPS, but the stock market doesn't really go higher, right? That is my point here. And do note, last few MAO, I tell you guys, the insiders are selling quite a fair bit. I repeat, the insiders selling quite a fair bit. Yes, Andrew. Andrew, you want to draw for me? Okay. All right. Hope you just okay. Let me just remove that away. Yeah, Andrew. Oh, more drawing. Okay, maybe he doesn't know what's going on. Okay, thank you. All right. Anyway, that's what is happening right now. Okay, guys. So you can see the Dow Jones initially plunged all the way to 30,600 on the cash market. Then, of course, after that, all the way they push it back up again. Now, this is very clear cut that some artificial pushing up, obviously, very clear. Or maybe the retailers come in, both sides, but very clear is that when the market behave like this itself, is either telling you its market is super bullish, that it cannot go down, or the market is really taking profit, but the second group of people come in to buy. So if this second group of people get hit again, that is where the real selling will come in. No worries, Andrew. I think it's just a mistake. Don't worry, Andrew. It's okay. So of course, on the news side itself, right, you can see that Nasdaq turned positive, all the Microsoft, Apple buy zone in case in the earnings. So it's all emphasizing on the Nasdaq, and of course, the Dow pass big losses. All these are very positive news. Okay, so let's look at what happened last night on the recap. Now the Dow Jones opens, remember, above P1, right? So I told you guys above P1, go for the buy, no problem. But I warned and I warned and I warned. I warned that, right, if the Dow Jones breach below 30,958, the Dow Jones can go down, right? Remember that? I told you the Dow Jones can go down. Now, of course, I did not really emphasize that Dow will go to 30,666. Okay, I did not emphasize, but I did tell you that if the Dow goes down further, it can go down all the way to 30,380. Did I say that? If you remember I said that, right, please key 30380 into the group chat. 30380. Okay. No one keying? All busy? All right. Thank you, guys. Okay. Now, of course, yesterday, the Dow really, after it breached below pivot 1, it went all the way down to 30666. Okay, so very interesting number. And of course, it went down even lower after that. But remember this, the KSI was green in color. So which means that any KTR -1 to -3, if you happen to see any CCRY formulating between -1 to -3, you must go for the buy. Remember that? I said that before, right? So let's take a look and see whether what I say, did it actually manifest? Let's take a look. Wow, take a look, guys. Wow, look at it. My God, look at it. My God, look at it. See, the market actually broke below the pivot 1, as I mentioned. So it went all the way down. But the moment it hit the KTR -3, all right, and then followed by color change, look at it. Look at it. My God. Okay, seriously, by the time I already rest, okay, I missed this thing. But what I say in the morning MAO really manifested once again. This is really crazy. Observe, right? Think about this, right? I mean, this is something that I say, okay, if you see -1 to -3 on the M15, then you wait for CCRY and then you go for buy. And look at it, the market just really follows. The market hit the KTR -3, stop there, and then followed by a CCRY. Exactly what I say in the morning MAO. And in fact, all the students will know the same thing. And it works. That is the scary part, my friends. This is why I clearly tell you guys, very soon, once we are able to really disseminate this trade with the boy system to across the whole world, right, you'll be very interesting to see American, European traders buying and selling the Dow Jones on their own while we are sleeping. And if you say they are doing very well, we can even tag on them on social trading and benefit together while we are sleeping. That is my vision here. So if we can make trading 24 hours, whether we are trading or we are following someone else, right, it will be exciting because everybody is just doing what they're supposed to do. That is my vision. Hopefully that will happen one day, all right? Okay, so before we go to the special sharing, let's look at the Dow Jones right now. Let's take a look on the charts, shall we? Okay, okay, there is some movement here, all right? There is some movement here. So last night, the Dow Jones came all the way down. Okay, it hit the 30,811 level. Remember, I think Arun basically mentioned to me that, Kel, it really hit the 30,811. Now, let me just go and do a 15-minute chart on this. Let me show you what actually happened. Huh? Take a look, guys. You see, the Dow Jones yesterday went all the way down. Okay, and once he hit the 30,811 level, right, you see that it almost immediately rebounded. That's why it rebounded about 120 points from the low here itself. That's why the MA30 is so important. And it went down again, it tested again, it rebounded again. But the last time when it broke below it, wow, the selling came in. Okay. Now, of course, intraday chart, we don't look at the MA. So how about today? Let's take a look for today. Now for today, let me just see all this line coming from where. I'm a bit lost already. Okay, I got it. Okay. So now today, the MA30, if I put my line here itself, the number for today, the special number is very near. Very near. Is 30,820. Okay, 30,820. So watch out for this number. All right, if the Dow Jones can hang around 30,820, it may stage a technical rebound, which has seen it before happening yesterday. Now, the last time we see something like this, you notice that, right, the market really has a bit of selling the next 2 days. You can see that. Then after that, the market rebounded already. So would this be the same thing? That means that the market today may test again the 30,820. Then after that, the next 2 days, the market rebound and go up to new high again. It's all possible, all right? So watch out for that. Okay. Now, the other thing to watch out for is the two point that I draw for you yesterday, right? Is this point here and here. Remember? Okay. So I told you guys about the biggest, the heaviest traded options trading on these 2 days. And I told you guys, if the market bridges here, it will go higher. But I also tell you guys, if the market bridges this point, it will go lower. So apparently really manifested according to what I say yesterday. So this is why I say morning MAO is so important to all of you. All right. Good, right? All right. So today, the Dow Jones, remember, is 30,820. It's the MA30. Watch out for that level, all right? Now, I want to say this once again before we move on. This is very critical. Please put it down somewhere. Now, the last time the Dow Jones, right, went below MA30 is not too far ago, but you notice something very important is that the last few times when the Dow Jones hit the MA30, none of the trading days close below the MA30. None. So cannot close below. If the Dow Jones ever close below the 30,000, below the MA30, right? Traders, you must watch your position. Okay, you heard me loud and clear because the last few times it didn't. And you know, in technical analysis, when something don't happen, or something is so powerful, but it bridges, right, it'll be a problem. Now let me show you. Now we go back into time. The last time when this happened, when the market touches MA30 and then went below, FYI, these are the incidents. Now, how much did the market went down? FYI, let me show to you now. When this happened, the last time, the Dow Jones went down by 1,500 points in 12 trading days, okay? That was back in September 2020. Then after that, there's another each time when it happens again, the Dow Jones went down to 1,900 points in just 5 trading days back in October 2020, okay? So even the a short movement right here, a short one, okay, a very short one, okay, it was down by about 1,000 points in about 2 trading days. So which means that collectively, based on what we've seen the last few times when the market breached below the MA30, all right, and closed below MA30, usually minimally 1,000 points. 1,000 points. You heard me, very clear, very loud. So if let's say, if I say tonight market closes below the 30,820, all right, example only, then the Dow has to go down by 1,000 points, which is, that means the Dow will go down to how much? Around here, it will be at least 29,820. Okay. Now, I'm only saying this if, let's say, the Dow closed below the MA30 for the first time after many months. Then based on the mathematics, all the past patterns, the Dow can go down between 1,000 points to 1,900 points. So we take the lower number. or the high number. Okay, low number 1,000. Okay, so this is the first figure. Now, if the Dow Jones really go crazy, if it goes according to the largest number, let's say down by about 2,000 points, then obviously the next number will be 28,820. Okay, of course, this is just only if it happens. Of course, if the MA stays above, then nothing much. It will still go up again. Okay, all clear? If all clear, please key the word Dow, D-O-W right now. Okay, that's the reason why I need you guys to identify me. Sometimes I may go ahead of myself telling you stuff, and then after that, some people may get so convinced by me, and then if they trade, if they win money, they may say thanks to me, but they lose money. Oh my God, headache. Okay, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, can I continue? Okay, all right. So that is the Dow based on MAs. Okay. Now, how about the week chart? Same thing, nothing has changed until the market breaches my technical level at 30,811. Happened to be 820 today. So only then we look. Okay. The long-term chart itself is showing you something interesting. It's a white, black. So I cannot deny myself telling you this. Likely this week will be a black hawk down unless on Wednesday there's a big change. Then of course it'll be good. Now, I want to specify one very important thing. Now, everybody is emphasizing that Wednesday data will be excellent. They expect Apple to be good. They expect Facebook to be okay. They expect this, Microsoft to be good, right? So I can tell you one thing, all right? If everybody expects it to be good, and if the earnings come out good, but it's the same level that everybody expected, the market will sell. So unless the result is absolutely wow, way, then of course the market will rally. So now the point is this: if everybody is so optimistic, and if the earnings doesn't come out as good, the market will sell faster than a speeding bullet. So that's the reason why I want you guys to take notice on coming Wednesday and Thursday, because these 2 days are the most important time to watch out for. Okay, big movement is expected to happen on Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so watch out for that. Okay, watch out for that. This is very, very important information. Okay, so how about today's market? Let's take a look now. Okay, this is today's our Dow Jones. Interesting once again. Today Dow Jones opening price is above pivot 1. So very simple, very, very simple. Above OP will be a buy, because above OP, CCRY will be a buy, because it's above OP, above pivot 1, it will be a buy. So remember that, very important. But today there's something very interesting. Now take a look, right, guys? This is the closing of yesterday. Now yesterday's closing is actually below the cage SL. Remember, this is SL, right? I said this several times. If the market closed below the cage SL for the first time, very good chance the next day or days, the market will revisit the low of the lowest point from right to left reading. So in this case, itself will be yesterday's low. Yesterday's low is very low. That's about 30,000. How much is that? Let me take a look. The low of yesterday was 552. Wow, my God. Dow Jones 552. That means that the Dow Jones, okay, if the whatever I say, my theory really manifests, the Dow Jones can go back all the way down to 30,552 and lower today or tomorrow latest. All right, based on what we have seen before. But of course, you may say, Kel, the last time when this happened, the Dow didn't go down. In fact, it went up. So your theory wasn't correct. I said nothing is 100%, my friend. Nothing is 100%. But of course, now today is a second time. I repeat, of course, this is a second time, all right, where the Dow closed below the support level. So I just informing you whether you believe it or not, I will leave it there. But because today is above P1, right? So maybe there's some form of bullishness in the market. But in order for the bullishness to set in, the market must go above the OP. Now, even though the KSI is green, so what you can look out for is that it really this happened. It really, the Dow Jones really come down all the way and come down to this point here. Now, because the KSI is green, right? Then you can look out for buying opportunity. Who knows, the market may come all the way down and then go up all the way up again. Who knows, right? Yeah, why not? So why don't you just do yourself a favor, right? You just put a signal at here. That means that you tell yourself, right, if you're not going to short the market, example, you just put a signal there at 30,552, right? If the price goes that point itself, right, just give yourself a thinker. So at least that you can consider what to do next. Who knows, the market may recover all the way up again. With all the bullishness, it's all possible. Okay, got it? All right, very loud and clear, right? Very simple instructions given out. Okay, so that is the the Dow Jones. How about Nasdaq? Wow, look at Nasdaq yesterday. Oh my God, it's a BMB. So it's a new BMB. So I'm gonna shift my BMB level up already. Now, a new BMB means what? Okay, this one is very important. Now, BMB, as you know, dear all, BMB means that the market boys are in. The boys are definitely in. So what will happen next is pretty critical and important. Is that, okay, when such thing happen, okay, that means that you must take note of these 2 points. If the Nasdaq goes above the high, the Nasdaq could go even higher to maybe 13,800. Okay, if it goes up. Okay, because this is the boys implication here, so it can be going up to 13,800. Now, of course, at 13,800, right, is way more than 50 PE ratio, all right, at this level here already. So again, this is crazy. But of course, if the market decided to go down, right, the support will be definitely around here lah, at 13,200. So if you're looking to buy the Nasdaq, right, try to buy nearer to 13,200. At least you know where the support is. But of course, if the market breaches the 13,200, then the current MA now is 13,030. All right, so that is the current support right now for the Nasdaq. But as I mentioned to you guys, Nasdaq with this BNB, this tells you that the boys are in already. So watch out for the 2 point, the 2 variant here. If the market goes above that, the 13,567, it can go up much higher to 13,800. Okay. All right. So that is the Nasdaq in terms of conventional chart. How about the today's market? Nasdaq. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Take a look. Okay, Nasdaq today, look at it. The BMB was created, right, by the market. Then you know that pivot is created by its own. But incredibly, look at it. It's just, I never seen this before, honestly, that yesterday's high happened to be the pivot too. Oh my God. Yesterday's high is a pivot too. I mean, you don't see this often. In fact, the first time I see in my life. So what does it tell me? All right, very simple. You know, break high by high law. So if the Nasdaq can go above the pivot 2 today, Nasdaq can go all the way up to even 13,718, right? The level I told you was 13,800. So at least you can see that, okay? Because why? Break high by high. But because today the Nasdaq opening price is now below the P2. Hence, therefore, if Nasdaq goes below OP, then Nasdaq can sell, okay? Nasdaq can sell, huh? All right. So watch out for that. This is very interesting already. Now, one thing to note, even though Nasdaq yesterday have a strong rebound, but the KSI has already turned to red. I know that, and FYI, this is a jump, huh? Okay, KSI jump, all right, it's jumping down on instead. So traders, just be a bit careful, okay, today for NASDAQ. Now, could it be profit taking before the Wednesday result? It is possible because some people may get a bit frightened. They think it's overdone. They might actually take profit on Tuesday and Wednesday before, you know, catching the short sellers once again. So watch out for these traders. It's for your information. KSI is red, so be careful, all right? Be careful. Yesterday, 15-minute chart, longest bar. Is it? Okay, let's take a look since we have time in a way. Wow. Okay, wow, look at it. A long bar yesterday down. Whew, crazy. That's what happened to yesterday NASDAQ, yesterday's. Okay, all right, that is NASDAQ. How about S&P 500? S&P 500, okay, also created a BNB. So I need to put a level up again, new BNB available. And of course, the MA30 has went up a little bit, but it's still very far away. Now, because the S&P 500 is a mixture of the NASDAQ and Dow component, so the NASDAQ recovers, the Dow also recovers, so S&P was pretty strong. So today's S&P 500, the magical number is 3789, 3789. So as long as S&P stays above 3789, there's no reason for panic, undeniable, okay? But of course, with the BNB right now, I mean, the boys are in already, right? So traders, watch out for this. If S&P can go above it, it can go much higher. If not, it may pull back down to test again 37.95 once again. Okay, all right, so that is the S&P 500. Now, of course, the daily chart, longer term, there's nothing much have changed, so I won't be doing anything. The megaphone is still there, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to be bothered by anything else. Okay, so that is that. And let's look at Hang Seng. Now, Hang Seng yesterday went all-time high, bridges all-time high. Then after that, during the afternoon session, there was some profit taking. Now, the question is, will Hang Seng ever come down? Well, this is a good question. Of course, you have to look at the US market. As of today, the MA30 is still very far away, 28,406. So as long as the Hang Seng stays up, all right, above the OP, well, from where it is now to drop to this point, it will take about almost 1,400 points. So I don't know whether it will happen, but of course, if let's say my believe that, let's say the Dow Jones drop by 1,000 points, then of course Hang Seng can drop by 1,400 points. It is possible. Okay, it is possible. All right. So yesterday the Hang Seng already breached the high and then pull back. So it's not a very comforting sign. So for those PTP trade, you can put an MLP right here. If the Hang Seng breached the MLP, then maybe there might be some profit taking. All right, PTP members, you know what to do. All right. How about today's? Let's take a look at the Hang Seng with our own Trade with the Boys chart. Let me take a look right now. Hang Seng, Hang Seng. Here we go. Okay, Hang Seng today, the opening price is just marginally above the pivot 2. So simple as that. If the market stays above OP, it will go up again. Who knows? May test another high level of 30,418 level. But of course, if the market drops below pivot 2, call for sell. Yes. If the market drop below pivot 2, 29,850, which is now very nearby, then it's a sell. But do note, KSI is green in color. So -1 to -3 on the KTR, do consider to buyback position if you see any CCRY manifesting around there. Okay, guys, so you got all the strategies what to do. Excellent, right? See, very clear, very direct. Okay, make your own decision and make all the money for today. Okay, so that is the Hang Seng. All right. So let's look at gold, right? Let's look at gold right now. Oh, sorry, before that. Now, let's talk about the special sharing first, okay? Sorry, ignore the caption here. I haven't had a chance to change it just now. Now, of course, Michael Burry, as I mentioned before, Michael Burry, he is the guy that bought GameStop when people are not buying. No, he's that good. He really has this way of reading the market and analyzing the market, and he really buy things at a very good price. So Michael Burry is expected to make about another $100 million if I say he is still holding his position. But of course, with the share price up by 10.24, I don't think he's holding. I don't think, but I can be wrong. So obviously, why I bring out this picture, because he has made money from GameStop and he was very open with that at the time. Okay, so 1.7 million shares at the average price of $6. Now the share is like $70, right? Example, 10 times his investment. Oh my God. So you know how much money is that, right? It's a lot of money, okay? So why do I want to bring it in the picture? Because then this is where I get a bit of worried. Because if a guy like him has been so correct with all his position and he is a no-nonsense guy, he doesn't care what Wall Street says, then when he reminded people that Tesla stock will collapse like the housing bubble and enjoy it while it lasts, the question is, do you believe in that? This is something that I purposely bring it up because, you see, he was right in the 2007 crisis, okay? So of course you may say it's just by luck. Then after in 2019, 2020, when the market is selling, he went to buy a lot of shares and he made another fortune. And then after in between, he went to buy GameStop, and now GameStop shares is up by 20-30 folds. So the question is, now he's shorting Tesla. Do you think that he is actually right or wrong? So that is whereby I want just to gently remind you guys, you know, sometimes you have to believe in both sides, like, you know, because he wins, he loses. I mean, if he's got it correct, but you are not, you know, paying attention, right? You don't want later on when he make money again, you say, oh, I know this, but I never react. Things like that, okay? All right, so you can see that the invincible market right now is the Russell 2000. Oh my goodness, look at it, okay? The last time, even a tech bubble burst, the GFC, all right? And then the oil EM crisis, we don't have this sort of craziness. Now the Russell 2000, right, okay, aggregate debt of EBITDA is really at record level, all right? It's 13 times the debt. So the question is, do you think that this will continue? Now, some people say go to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Guys, do remember, during the previous cycle, the market, the unemployment was nowhere near where we are today. The GDP were at least between positive to higher positive numbers. We don't have negative GDP. So you're telling me now, right, this is the craziness of going on and the economy is not as good, then you have to watch, okay? Now, this is the one that I want to share with you. This is called the teen futures, the one that we use for our industrial. Now, why am I saying that inflation is really coming in? Because we are very sure there's no growth at all. There's no growth in the world. So that means the reason why the prices is shooting up in a single year, look at it, in a single year itself, right, in less than 9 months, the teen prices has went up to record high level. Now, if it's not growth, then the answer will be inflation. There's no other way, right? If there's no growth, means no demand. No demand, where got the thing? Of course, you may say, Kel, maybe they're using on like cars and stuff like that. I don't know. All right, but I'm just informing you, when I see this, we all know that either growth or inflation. So one of them is going to give you the answer. Okay, so FYI, this is a teen futures March contract. Okay. All right, so now how about gold? Now gold, very interesting. Yesterday gold was at a high level, but throughout the whole day it went sluggish. And yesterday it went down a little bit before recovering. And I told you guys, because of what probably Yellen have mentioned, she doesn't want a weaker dollar. Hence, therefore, right, gold has a little bit of selling pressure. Now, at the moment now, right, many analysts are saying that there is some resistance at the moment now. Technically, they are bearish. They are saying that because investors have got worried and they are not very comfortable whether the stimulus package is coming out, and traders are now getting a bit worried on the yields too. So there's a lot of reason why gold, they are giving gold not a buy. So you see, just a few days ago they're calling for buy, and now they say no. You see, keep on flipping like the Indian prata like that. So to me, is that right? Seriously, I don't really read this, but for you guys, I will share with you. So yesterday we can see that gold was pretty muted, right? Didn't really move much at all, because the KSI was red in color. So when the KSI is red in color, what can you do? You focus on what? KTR minus +1 to +3, right? If you see any CCYR in the M15 that's +1 or +3, because of the KSI that is red in color, you go for sell. All right, you go for sell, right? It's something that I have said this several times, and you can see right now. Wow, look at it, guys. Amazing, really amazing. You just have to follow the rules. See, +1. After that, if the market do a CCYR, you sell, and that's why the gold price came down. Now, everything is something that you guys know from the system. Once I share with you, right, if you write down the key rules and you just wait for it to manifest and you just trade, it's as simple as that. Serious, guys, really, that is how it is. You do not need to buy or sell. You just wait for it to come to you, and then you make your decision if the market really happen. All right, based on what you are prepared for. So what is happening now on gold? This is what happened yesterday. Gold price, there's a BNB right here, CCYR, BNB, and then gold price came down all the way. Oh my God, it was so simple, guys. All right, later on during the Super Tuesday revision, I'll go through this once again. All right, guys, if you want to revise this, I'll do it with you later. Okay, cool, right? Okay, so with that itself, right, let's take a look at the gold, today's market, today's gold. All right, there's some selling in the Dow Jones, FYI. I just want to show it to you now. There's some selling on the Dow Jones right now, FYI. Now, okay, live sharing. I told you guys that the Dow, there's some selling. And I already said, guys, if the market closed below the SL level, there is a good chance that the Dow may be coming down to the low of yesterday, okay? Yes, indeed, there's a KSI jump right now on the M15, right? It's KSI jump. So traders, you have heard me loud and clear. Hopefully you're gonna make some money out of this, okay? All right, let's look at the gold market right now. Okay, gold. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. You have to give me credit, guys. You really have to give me credit. Yesterday, I tell you that gold has a MA resistance at what price again? 1867. And incredibly, yesterday high was 1867. I mean, my God. I mean, I know Arun spotted me talking about the Dow Jones at 30,811. Did anybody remember that I say about this 1867 yesterday on the gold market? Anybody remember? If you remember, can you key REM? All right, 1867. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh my God, really, guys? Really? Oh, you see that, my friends? This is really, really incredible and insane. Look at the way that the gold price really, hit that 1867 and then come off. Oh my God. Now you know why you really need to have this, MAO in the morning to just gently remind you what to look out for. Okay, incredible. So of course, the gold plus 1867 is an MA30, right? Then above it, then you buy. Of course, that is if you chase after the high. But if the market stays below MA30, it's a sell. And I told you guys, the MA30 was a sell since when? Here. The market basically did a crossover, and I told you guys it's bearish. I told you it's bearish. Okay, I've been very, very clear. And I'm telling you guys that if this is going to happen, okay, be careful. Gold can come down quite a fair bit. Gold can come down quite a fair bit. Now, based on KCB, I'm quite sure it will be the first level to watch out for is 1839. 1839. Okay, wow, you hear me loud and clear. I already tell you, 1839. 1839. Okay, 1839. Okay, anyway, now why I say that, I told you guys many times. If let's say the Dow Jones do come down on profit taking, gold will naturally follow. I know that you don't believe me, but I'm telling you this, at least for now. At least for now, the situation is just like that. Okay, for now. It's not forever. Okay, it was temporary for now. Because what we are seeing right now, Yellen doesn't want to do any dollar weakening. Then, of course, once the equity market comes down, the gold will follow through. This confirms it already. Okay, so I repeat myself once again. If gold price later come down, 1839 will be the target. But this is using conventional. This is using conventional. Okay, I'm not saying anything else. Okay, it's just using conventional charting. Okay, 1839. All right. So how about today's? How about the weekly chart? Well, I can tell you that it's still down there. Nothing might have changed, so don't need to worry. But 1866 is a level to watch out for because that is a mathematical level. So we saw it resisted yesterday. So conquers again. How about today's gold chart? Let's take a look. Here we go. Okay, today's gold chart. Today's gold chart on our trade with the boy system. The opening price is between the two pivot, and the two pivot is so close. Okay, so very simple. If the market can go above P1, which is 1859, gold can go up. Okay, it can go up easily. Who knows? Can go all the way to 1914. But that is really, a bit tough call, but it's all possible. But the other way is a little bit easier. If the gold do go below OP, then 1841 will be possible. Now, earlier, what number did I say? 1837, right? Is it? Yeah? Okay. All right, 1837 or 39. 1839, exactly. Now, 1839 is the KCB level, okay? 1839 is the KCB level. And do note the KSI is red in color and the blue bars are there. So this is not healthy. So I'm going to say this up front here. If the gold stays below OP, then gold has a potential to go down to 1841 first, okay? Then if the market press below 1841, it will go down to 1839. Now, why is that so? Because at the moment now, all right, the KSI and the blue bars are all showing you bearish indication. But that's only on one point. It must be below OP, okay? Remember that. The goal must stay below OP. Then you can execute this potential downside, okay? The question will be this, guys. If let's say now I'm long in gold because of the day chart, but I do see gold coming down. Can we do a hedge here on my own? Of course you can. If you think that the gold is going to come down later, you can do a hedge on your own, okay? All right. A hedge means you actually do a counter position while holding your original position. Okay. All right. So that is the gold chart at a moment now. How about the silver and oil? Now silver, oh my God. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Yesterday, I gave you the target was $25.75. Yesterday high, $25.75. Shit. Oh my God, it's exactly the same level I gave, 25.75. Yesterday high, 25.75. Exactly. Oh my God. Really? Really? This is serious. This is serious. That's why I tell you guys this MA30 itself, right? If you don't know how to use it, linear weighted, apply to close. Okay, there are many of them, right? Just take my word. Apply to close, good enough. Trust me. I've done all the homework for you. From opening to high to low to medium to typical to weighted to previous indicator to first indicator data. I've tried all for you already. You don't need to do it again. All right, use close, enough, accurate. Okay. Now, of course, sometimes the other one will be accurate, but overall MA30 linear close, good enough. Okay. Now for today, for silver today, the new number is 25.72. 25.72. Okay. Hold on. 25.72. So as long as the market stays below 25.72, there will be more bearishness. But of course, if the market can go above 25.72, the market may actually go up. Okay, all right, so watch out for that, 25.72. Okay, there's a request on DAX. Okay, I will do it a short moment. Show you oil first. Now, yesterday, oil went up. Interesting. Why? I told you guys, oil is still on an uptrend. And in my opinion, as long as oil stays above the MA30, oil will still continue to rise, and it's happening right now. So today's oil, watch out for this support. Okay, if there's going to be any selling today on whatever reason, oops, sorry. Right, watch out for 51.43. I repeat, if there's any reason to buy oil today, then watch out for 51.43. If the oil price come down to 51.43, maybe you can go for some buying. Okay, if you don't mind taking the risk, it actually shows that, right, it is possible. Okay, 51.43, about $1 from now, $1.20 from now. Okay. All right, DAX, okay, for you, my friend. Okay, DAX. Now, DAX, woohoo, okay. No wonder you asked me to see DAX. All right, let me just confirm this. Okay, yesterday, DAX had created a new BNB, so I need to put the new BNB properly. And of course, the DAX now, yesterday closing, has, has closed below the MA30. Now, do note, DAX closed early before the market rebounded in the US market. So later on, unless the Dow Jones come down, if not, later DAX may gap up a bit. But today, as of today, watch out, 13,815 would be the MA30. So I'm going to say up front here, if today DAX can stay above 13,815, DAX may be going up. But if the DAX stays below 13,815, then DAX will come down and it may test the BNB level, and that's 13,588. Okay, so you hear me loud and clear. Yesterday closed at 13,733. So 13,588 will be the support level, but the key pivotal point will be 13,815. Okay, clear? All right, pretty good, right? Pretty good, useful, right? Yeah, indeed. For those who are okay, all right. So for traders, just take note of that, huh? Okay. Sorry. Okay, here we go. All right, so I've covered almost everything, all right, for today. But before you go, don't run away because I got things that talk to you. This is yesterday's Bitcoin. Yesterday, Bitcoin, very interesting, Bitcoin yesterday. We have a losing trade from the beginning. Then after that, there's a winning trade, but only one bar, 5 minutes. You don't get out, you are caught. Then after that, okay, there's no KCX here, so you cannot buy. And here, do watch out for, although there's a CCRY at that moment, but the opening price of the next bar and the high, sorry, the opening price and the high on next bar is the same price, it's a flat top. So when you see a flat top, meaning, right, it's algorithm trading. And algorithm trading, if the market is the flat top, is a red bar, then of course the next few bars will be selling one. So vice versa, it's a flat bottom, yellow bar, flat bottom, then it'll be going up. So yesterday there was a flat top, and then the bar caused the Bitcoin to travel downwards. Then this morning, there's another KCX, right? So if you buy, you will make some money. We're talking about making money from 5 minutes is every between about $200 to $300 for every run itself, okay? So you can see that the trend of this Bitcoin yesterday was down, but overall, you can still make some money out of it, okay? Now, let me bring you into Bitcoin for you. Just wait for me a while. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. All right, I really appreciate that. Now, Bitcoin, you can see very clearly, this is right, how many days already down and red bars. But something you have to watch, my friends. The KSI on the Bitcoin has went down. So what does it tell me? That means the selling has technically reduced a little bit. So traders, if you remember back then, when you guys were saying, Kel, I missed my Bitcoin run, this and that, you may have a chance soon. You may have a chance soon, okay? So if you look carefully, right, on the Bitcoin chart, the KCX is there at the bottom of the screen, okay? It happened back then on the 21st of January. But you may say, Kel, but didn't you just say Yellen, she is against it herself? Would it cause some problem? Now, let me tell you this, guys, okay? Okay, in my opinion is she can say what she wants. If the market is buying, follow the market, because it's always like that, okay? So you know what am I saying, huh? Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. I hope you really follow and do very, very well from it, okay? So take note of that. So I had lost my Bitcoin chart. Did I lose it? Yeah, I think I lost it. I did the one that, but I tell you, take the high and then do the 90%, 95%, and so forth, right? Yeah, I believe that Bitcoin is hanging around here at the 85% point level, right? So watch out for here, okay? So Bitcoin traders, okay, you may have another chance coming soon. So please be on standby, okay? All right, so that is the Bitcoin side. The Ethereum, people have been asking me, Kel, you don't show Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is even clearer. Ethereum trend is still strong, only that the KSI of yesterday has turned red. So traders do watch out for potential profit taking on Ethereum, all right, compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin already has been coming down quite a fair bit already, okay? All right, but today there's a Bitcoin pivot to at 32,086. So as long Bitcoin stay above 32,086, Bitcoin will still probably be going up, in my opinion. Okay. All right, but KSI is red color, so watch out for +1 to +3. Okay, so that is the Bitcoin. So guys, make sure you do that. Now, before you go, just do me a favor. Just remember that my preview is coming Saturday. Do me a favor, tell your friends to support me. And who knows, I can convince them. If I convince them, then you get a referral fee. So it's a very simple win-win situation for all of us. All right. Now, last but not least, don't let yourself take up too much of today. Okay, this is from Will Rogers, an American film actor. I think this is pretty zen. All right, really, don't let yesterday's negativeness take too much of today's view. All right, if yesterday have a good day, you can bring it forward, but just remember to be careful. But if yesterday is a bad day for you, put it aside. Today is a brand new day. Make good time from the market. All right. So once again, before you go, let me just show you the Dow Jones once again. The Dow Jones is now trading lower. All right, the Dow Jones is now trading lower. So you heard me loud and clear this morning. Do what you need to do, and I'll see you making good profit. All right, Super Tuesday will be ready at 3:30 to 4 p.m. I'll inform you guys later on. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.